Hi everybody, so today we're going to go through some low back stretches and strengthening. This is for all those people that always have like chronic low back pain or issues that maybe don't have to do with anything that's degenerative or any type of spinal anything. If that is the case, please go see your local chiropractor. But these are just a few stretches just to help kind of loosen up things and then again strengthen those surrounding muscles. So we're going to start off with back flexion. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay nice and flat on the ground, and then from there you're going to bring both of your knees in. Go ahead, give them a nice hug, making sure that core stays down, and then you're going to round your head up. So it's going to look like this. I have a table in my leg, so I'm going to try that again. Here we go. And you're just going to hold this position for 10 to 15 seconds. You can also do just one leg instead, keeping your head on the ground. Again, making sure to keep your belly button down so your back is neutral, and just holding for 10-15 seconds and then switching it around to the other side. Another great stretch here is going to be a Piriformis Stretch. So it's kind of in that side glute, it's a little deeper muscle. Whenever we do a figure 4 type of stretch, that's what we are stretching out. So normally sometimes if your hips are tight and you don't know your hips are tight, it can pull on all of those tiny little low back muscles. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna place your legs in that figure 4 motion laying down, and then we're gonna lift that foot up, and you can press away if you want a little bit extra. You may not need that. And just again, hold this 10-15 seconds, release it back down, and then switch the side, and then feel free to do that just about 4 to 5 times in a row for all of these types of stretches. And then after that, we've got some strengthening stuff. So a few things that we want to strengthen is your transverse abdominis. It's your TVA. It's part of your core, but it's this part right by your rib cage. And then we also want to strengthen your glute max and your glute med. Again, if your glute is weak, more than likely it is, especially if you do have any lower back problems. Your glutes are probably weak and your hips are probably tight. Again, unless you have any actual bone things, then chiropractor. But your TVA strengthening, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay with your knees parallel to your hips. So we're not in, we're not out. Feet are parallel to your hips. You're gonna lay down, and then we're gonna tuck that pelvis under, tuck the tailbone. You're going to bring that belly button down towards your spine. And then from there, your hands are gonna come up toward the ceiling, and you're gonna reach up like you're trying to reach for like a bar or something like that. And then you're gonna come back down nice and slow. Again, thinking this entire time, that belly button is in, you're not losing that. And then we're bringing it back up, hold for 5 seconds, and release nice and slow back down. The whole point of these exercises are for them to be very, very slow. So please take your time. Then we're gonna have your glute max and glute med. So it's a straight leg donkey kick for your glute max. So we've all done donkey kicks before. I'm just going to try to not kick the table, so you may not see my face, but I want your hands to be right under your shoulders, knees right under hips. Let's see, maybe I can go this way. Yeah, that's better. All right, so normally with donkey kicks, we see your glute coming up and your heel coming up, but sometimes when that happens, your low back kind of arches. So you wanna make sure that you have that nice flat low back, tuck in the tailbone. From there, you're gonna straighten out that leg, and you're gonna bring it up, and you're gonna touch the toe back down. You're gonna bring it up and touch the toe back down, focusing on squeezing that butt cheek, whatever leg you're using, and that is what is moving the leg. Your glute med, so your gluteus medius, you wanna lay down with a wall behind you. I do not have a wall behind me right now, but pretend that I do. You're gonna lay nice and straight so that everything is attached to your wall. You're gonna point that top toe, and then you can place your hand on your hip, and we're just gonna bring that leg up and down. Again, you should do this against a wall. It is gonna be slightly turned, but glute med is gonna be right under. So it's glute max, glute med, and then glute min. Min is not something we really need to do right now, but you want to focus again. You're going to come up, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nice and slow. Release again with that focus of squeezing your glute to move your leg, not moving your leg to feel the things in your glutes. So those are a few stretching and strengthening exercises you can do to help with any type of low back pain.